Hi, welcome back to Illinois Rocks, and we have our second full batch. This should be finally done with its polish here. So let's take a look and see what we got. All right, this is the first time I've used this polish, and we can definitely see it's got a different color. So let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and rinse them off, and then we will go through them. Alright, as we can see, everything is super smooth and looks really nice. However, it's also looking really dull. So, this is the first time I've used this polish. I'm going to go ahead and try and burnish these for a couple hours in borax and see if that improves the situation. Otherwise, I think we might try and throw them in a different polish for a couple days and see if that helps anything. Thanks for watching. Okay, so these have come out of the borax for a couple hours. They're still a little bit wet, but most of them are dry. And to be honest, I'm not totally thrilled with the amount of luster on them. So I do have a different polish that a couple of the little ones I'm just going to pull out. But for the most part, I'm going to throw them in some polish from the Rock Shed and see if that makes any difference. Leave them in for a week. Alright, well, it's been about 9 days in a different polish. The more I thought about it over the past week and change, the more I think perhaps I didn't put enough polish, or I guess grit in stage 2 and 3, because I was using up some sample packs I had with some of the new tumblers that I purchased. But we'll take a look at them now, see what happens. Maybe they turned out, maybe it's a learning experience. Either way, let's have some fun. At this point, I don't know what being in the polish any longer is really going to do for them. I think it might just be kind of worn out at this point. So, a little frothy here. Let's see. And you know what? Maybe we'll end up just sending some back with some further racks, and maybe we'll have some good ones here. So we'll dump them out and go through, see what we have. Alright, taking a look at these here, we can see some of these definitely turned out better than others. You know, these have some nice shine on them. But then at the same time, some of these others, kind of dull, not too pleased with them. And honestly, I think I'm just going to throw them in with my next batch and let them go through again, because why not? We have 3 tumblers. Like, this looks nice. This looks nice. This one looks nice, but then we turn it over, and it looks like it got all damaged on the other side. And there's still plenty there, so I think we can throw it in with stage 2. But really, before we consider this done, I'm going to throw this through some borax for a few hours, and then we're also going to try and burnish it with some Dove, and I'll be back with you and we'll see what the final results look like. Thanks for... So these have been in Dove soap overnight, or Ivory, I forget, whichever one's the one you're supposed to use. Overall, we had kind of mixed results on this batch. It's my second one, so that's okay. We had some really nice shiny examples here. The amethyst, I don't know if the light is catching it very well. The fluorite, not as much, but again, it's a softer stone, and you have to use a lot of special techniques, which I don't have to do it. Overall, though, like this amethyst, very pretty. I mean, it was kind of a cracked piece, but still looks nice. Although, however, some of these up here are a little dull, and I'm just gonna... I've got a lot of racks to tumble, so I'm gonna throw them in with the next batch and just see how they come out. So, and the quartz looks nice. So, thanks for watching. You know, please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're, interested in the hobby, definitely recommend giving it a try. It's a lot of fun. Thanks again.